What is that? I just get a giant hand. It's terrible. Hello, everyone. Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live-streamed Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition online role-playing adventures. I'm joined, as always, by my good friends, although we have a slightly shorter staff this week. Chris playing the noir detective, human inquisitive, rogue wizard, Mannix.
Hello.
What are you...
I don't like that.
No, that's great.
We're gonna watch ourselves.
The Inception. Heather am I really that bright? Good lord. Heather playing the wickedly silent but deadly half-drow assassin rogue Kaless. Be joining us soon. Rochelle playing the popular and charismatic Triton Bard of Whispers Gillian will not be joining us this week. Raymond playing the heedlessly brave total battle master fighter rogue George, which is played by all of our webcams now. Hello. And Reese playing the undead-hating, animal-loving hill dwarf druid of the moon, Theron, also not joining us this week. Bit of a short skeleton crew. Stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday evening. Catch up on previous episodes on my YouTube page, as well as read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com. Watch my behind-the-scenes No Players Allowed live series, Crafting Annihilation, on Thursday mornings. If you'd like to support the channel, check out patreon.com/roguewatson. Shout out to platinum patrons Andrew, Brian, Richard, Joe, Will, Tiny Dancer, and Charles. Gold patrons RPG Papercrafts, Charming Grenade, Pretty Boy Numa, Marcos David Vicente, Gilberto, Sean aka Cert2B, Adam, Dead Lizard Lounge, Alxi, and Sam. Thank you all for your support. I can say that in my sleep now. It's pretty fucking great. Our campaign.
We're gonna add one that is.
I know it throws the whole cadence off. For our campaign, we use Roll20.net. For video chat, we use Discord. For streaming, I use Open Broadcaster software with Streamlabs. I need to fix one of the cameras is slightly off. I had to make a 4-person camera. There we go. It looks better. But I think I've got all these various settings looking correct. We're all looking very spiffy. Previously on Tomb of Annihilation. After their adventures in Firefinger, the party traveled for several days down the river Tariki, returning to Port Nyanzaru, where they said their goodbyes to Azaka. The city was even worse for wear, with the harbor master Zindar wanting to close the port, while Captain Ordome Swiftendark convinced him to wait for the party's return. Theron proved his miserliness at the Temple of Savarus when it came time to pay for grievous injuries, leaving Mannix to pay up the bulk of the bill. Mannix would pay...
It was 75 extra gold. That wasn't bulk.
Man. All right, I'll let you pay for all the meals next time I see you.
Mannix is bitter about it still.
Mannix would pay up again when the ship set sail and headed towards the mouth of the bay, where Arameg the dragon turtle awaited his toll. Before anyone could cause any trouble, Mannix dumped over several expensive jewels into the Bay of Chult, satisfying the massive creature and allowing them to pass. Mannix, that does earn you a point of inspiration.
All right.
I'll give you that as compensation. The Brazen Pegasus...
I already had one.
Oh, too bad. Well, that's the thought that counts.
Yep.
The Brazen Pegasus made good time as it stuck close to the western shore, heading west then south. The party refamiliarized themselves with the dwarven guides who now accompanied them. Hugh was an old friend of Theron's, obsessed with a mine he'd bought on the southern tip of Chult, and an expedition gone horribly awry that ended with his arm in the belly of a red dragon. Usharib was an albino dwarf native to Chult who had lost his forge home when it was invaded by fire newts, a forge which happened to connect to Hugh's mine. After several days and nights at sea, the ship entered a strange, ghostly fog. The fog materialized spectral figures all around them, and when Theron magically destroyed a large chunk of it, the specters attacked. The party discovered they had crossed a train of souls being sucked into Chult from around the world. The souls weren't exactly happy about it. They fought off the spectral figures, though several crew members lost their lives, including a close call with Captain Ordome's first mate. After a rest from the undead ordeal, the Brazen Pegasus soldiered on, heading south, but another ship has been sighted directly in their path. So you all have been able to get a long rest since the last encounter. However, the first mate is still quite injured from that attack.
The gruff dude?
Yes, the guy who gets the scowl off with Theron. Yeah, he sustained some new... I think he took like a crit last battle too, so... He is still below deck in bed. He obviously does not want to be bedridden at all. He's very gruff about it, wants to come out and start doing his stuff. But Captain Ordome has basically ordered him to stay and rest for another day, and Musharib has volunteered to help convalesce his wounds, which makes the first mate even more upset. So those guys are still below deck at and this is the next day, but they are still I guess in the healing process.
Okay. How far away is this ship right now?
It is within sighting distance of you, probably at this point within a couple 100 feet. And she mentions that Captain Ordome grabs a spyglass. And at this point, there's basically only one more crew member on this freaking ship. There's Captain Ordome, there's the first mate, and there's like one red shirt pirate crew member left of her smuggling team. And he hands over the spyglass, and she looks through it, and she just kind of sighs heavily. She says, well, I suppose it would have been asking too much did we not run into one of the pirate captains on this journey. If I'm not mistaken, that's the Dragonfang, Captain Jaharwan, who's less a captain than a brute of a first mate, who staged a mutiny, murdered his own captain, and declared himself the leader of the Dragonfang. Even for a pirate, he's a mean son of a bitch.
So it's unlikely they're looking to just wave hello and pass by.
It's like, you folks have been through this before, with the pirates stopping me.
Alright, I'd like to use my glasses of lensing.
There's another ship next to us?
It's coming.
Oh, it's coming.
And it's a pirate ship, and it looks like it's coming right for us.
Do we have any cannons?
Do we?
I don't know. George looks around for cannons.
I don't think cannons exist in this world. The Brazen Pegasus does come equipped with 2 mounted ballistas, which can be operated.
Ballistas, but not cannons.
It doesn't have cannons, no.
Okay.
We're at the we're not quite at that. I'm trying to think of like what level of playing like Civilization.
It's Game of Thrones. We have Scorpion ballistas.
Yes, thank you. It's Game of Thrones. That's an excellent. Yes, it's Game of Thrones universe. They've got the giant mounted crossbows. We don't have gunpowder.
Right. That's all.
At least they don't. I don't know. Different nations might have different levels of technology, but
there's a China somewhere out in the
yeah,
world.
they're like way more advanced. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the drow.
Yeah. So yeah, she's got some mounted ballistas, which you would know that one person, it takes like a couple different actions to sit there and like aim it and fire it and everything. She also mentions that the pirate captain's ships are way more heavily armed and than what she's got, because her ship is the Millennium Falcon. It's built for like smuggling. It's built for speed and not for fighting other ships. And she mentioned that these pirate captains, the 3 that have joined forces together, specifically have like these giant warships that can threaten anybody on the sea.
But it just takes one TIE fighter to take down a Death Star.
That is an excellent point. You just got to look for the exhaust port.
I'd like to look for an exhaust port on this warship.
Is there a Maz Mikkelsen that built that pirate captain?
Yeah. I built in a weakness. With my quartz lens that lets me, what says up to 100 feet? That's not very far away. 100 feet isn't. Can I see though how many people are on deck? How many enemies we're looking at?
You could ask to borrow the spyglass they've been using to.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Presumably do that.
Could you clarify? Does Mannix have 2 organic eyes now, or does he still got 1?
I got 1 witch eye.
Define organic. It was fished out of a pickle jar.
So we
It
hit.
feels squishy. It doesn't
You
feel
still have that
metallic.
eye then.
Say what?
You still have that borrowed eye.
I do. The witch's eye, yes. I still, or whatever she is, wizard eye, whatever.
George takes the sword out. Remind me which one of your eyes we can remove again. My right or your right?
How about we fling your eyeball to the ship so you can see?
I'd rather just use a spyglass. Like, watch my eyeball sink to the bottom of the sea. I'll forever have like double vision after that. I'll be like looking at the real world and also looking at the bottom of the ocean.
Man, that'd be kind of fun. With the spyglass, and you can see that it is, for a few heartbeats, you can kind of gauge the distance and see that it is coming at you, and you are going in that. I mean, it's basically in between where you are trying to go, which on the map currently, you all have rounded beyond the Mistcliff Mountains and are now just heading straight south. And it is in your path directly along the shoreline, as you are all hoping to head south and then turn east into Jahaka Bay. But you note that it seems to have quite a few crew members on deck. You would estimate, at least from what you can see, and again, you're having to wait until it gets closer to even tell, twice your numbers.
Okay, so what is that? We got like 7, 8 on board right now. 9. Us, the captain, the first mate, and the 2 dwarves. That would make it 9.
Us, the captain, the first mate, and 2 dwarves. Yeah, there's one more
Okay.
random
One more
red shirt.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're looking at approximately 20 people on that ship. Okay.
That's what you had to guess, and that's just from what you can see on the deck.
Oh dear.
Do these men
So-
look? What CR level do these pirates look? Do these pirates look particularly armed and armored?
They do not look armored. You would note that, pirates are not knights.
Right.
They're all brandishing weapons from what you can see. It's hard for you to make out details at this distance. What you can see is several mounted ballista on the ship, as well as what looks like, and you can literally see them like this thing rising up from the bottom of the ship to the top, this mounted catapult, which apparently on ships is called a mangonel.
Never heard
Can we
that one before.
pull like a Moana here and like go in one direction and like get them to start heading like towards the shore, and then like pop darkness on them, and then we turn, they hit the shore?
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. Does that seem like a maneuver you could pull off?
I mean, her ship's made for smuggling, and
Is this ship faster than theirs? These are questions I guess we're asking the captain.
Yeah.
I mean, theirs would be heavy because of all the ordnance and all of the people. So theirs is going to be way heavier than ours. So if we can get them to come at us in a direction where at the last second, if we can turn or anything, and they keep having to keep going straight because it'll take them more to turn, i.e. physics, they would hit like the shore and all the rocks and stuff where we're lighter and faster and we could maneuver a little easier.
She says, yes, the brazen Pegasus is a lot faster, but we're going to be in range pretty soon of the weapons that he's got, and if he can't catch us, some of the pirates might let us go, but this one, he's liable to attack.
And what would happen if he decided to just open fire, you think?
Well, we could try and take our chances, but we get hit by even a couple of those catapult shots, and we're not going to be looking so good I don't have the crew to fix the ship up here, and we're nowhere near a safe port. If anything, he'd be looking to slow us down, and he'd be able to do it with just a few shots.
Hey. Remind me again how big Lehman's hut is. Gillian's spell. So I'm sitting here thinking, we do have ourselves a pretty sizable portable shield generator that we can pop on one side of the ship.
10-foot radius immobile dome of force.
10-foot radius, so 20 feet across.
Mm-hmm.
Which is about the width of the ship, right? I don't have
The ship is 25 feet across.
Okay.
There
So
we
that
go.
would, if we pop that on whatever end of the ship is facing the enemy ship, our odds of getting hit go down drastically. Or the odds of the cannonballs hitting the hut go up, I guess.
Unless they aim low.
Yeah. Which I don't think catapults I don't think you can aim low. It's all arcing shots.
Take it from a turtle, but I don't think turtling up is a good idea.
You don't?
You're just giving him a chance to come up to you and just wait you out.
Well,
Or sink the ship. Don't worry, George has a better idea.
Oh God.
we've all got plans.
We're all gonna
Bless
take
his
Very
turns
heart.
distinct
separately.
plans.
Each one
George
crazy
said-
than last.
How about if Gillian and I jump in the water where they can't see us, and y'all head the other direction, and we'll wait for them to follow, and then we'll board them from behind and take out all their men and their weapons.
Fucking,
I
like,
was with
SEAL
you up
team.
until like the last 10%.
Until you hand waved you fighting the entire fight.
20 on 2. This should
Yeah.
be good.
Yeah,
But we have the stealth advantage.
Sure do.
which will last you a round.
I'm pretty sure I'm stealthier than the both of you.
I don't dislike your idea though of you guys like us using you guys' underwater capabilities to our advantage though.
Mm-hmm. Have
I
them
do.
go ahead and get in. We'll just like pull the ship to a stop and let them come to us. If we wave a white flag, they're less likely to fire on us because then they're gonna want whatever it is we have.
Yeah.
Order my mentions.
What'll happen if they actually board us?
Yeah, she says kind of similar to what happened when Lascalar boarded you all when you first all came, which is basically a shakedown. Like they just do whatever they do to every ship. They just kind of storm the ship and start grabbing whatever they want. Usually, portions of food and any kind of treasure and things. And then they'll typically
update
just
the
let
plan.
them.
Continue on with the part where we jump in the water and board their ship, but we'll wait until they've boarded our ship, and then we'll take over their ship.
And sail it away.
Exactly.
There was a movie where that happened, wasn't there?
What happens to us in that scenario? You and Gillian are off on that ship leaving.
Well, you'll come with us at some point.
The end of all of his plans are just at some point this is gonna work.
This could
He's
actually
like
kind of work.
skipping steps 5 and 6 of any given plan.
But step 9 is
So-
good.
Yeah.
We know that the first mate is pretty able-bodied and a good fighter-ish.
So
He's out.
I don't think you were here for this, but he's actually
Oh.
injured pretty heavily from the Spectre fight. Musharib is tending him below deck, but he is still convalescent against his will. He's very grumpy about it because he wants to be up and about, but he
How many
he
hit
nearly
points does
died.
this guy have?
He nearly died in that Spectre fight.
How many hit points did he take in that Spectre fight?
I think he took like 50 or 60 worth of damage. He took a crit at one point. It was really nasty.
Well, shit.
Yeah, he was doing pretty rough.
Even the long rest, he's not healed up.
Yeah, it's taking him a little
I don't
extra.
think NPCs heal like player characters do. That's what I've learned.
Yeah. They heal according to the DM's whims.
So does he still need the 50 to 60 hit points?
Just like why you
then,
can't
or-
use a Phoenix Down on Aerith in Final Fantasy VII. These things don't work.
So
You just can't do it right now.
does he still need the full 50 hit points, or does he need less than that?
If you are willing to spend some healing on him, then that could put him back on his feet. Because his attitude is certainly of somebody that does not want to be bedridden.
Yeah, I mean, he could be gung-ho all he wants, but I don't want to waste one of my healing potions if he's not going to get enough points to actually help.
Mm.
I only have 7 of these suckers.
7? Good lord. Clink, 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 clink.
Alright, I just say 6 regular potions of healing.
So
That's what I
if,
spent my money on.
That's right, yeah. Well, man,
if we have our underwater people go underwater and let them come to us.
I'll
and
hide in
we-
the shadows
we-
and take
we-
them out one
we-
by one.
Okay. Yeah, you can try to just shadow your way around, assassinate people. Maybe if we can keep them busy on our ship long enough, maybe you and maybe the water people can maybe kill some people on their ship without them even knowing, like below deck folks or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Before the shit hits the fan, which it
'Cause, I
inevitably
mean-
will.
They're gonna go into the hallways and stuff like that, and if I'm shadowed in a corner, I get to jump on one of them when they're by themselves.
Right.
Presumably, I will one-hit kill them, but we'll find out.
We'll
I think
find
my
out.
husband is prepared for me this time.
You know what I'm gonna do while we're talking about this? All the things we just talked about, the Kaless attempting to hide and get on the other enemy ship to kill their crew members, George and Gillian hiding in the water until they're next to us, and then coming up on their ship to fight. With all that in mind, I'm gonna be rubbing this charm of divination.
Well, all of you are doing that.
Keep talking.
I'm gonna be in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
I'm gonna use this charm of divination
Oh boy.
to cast a divination spell. Put you in contact with a god or a god servant. Ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days.
What? Who gave you this?
The DM offers a truthful reply.
What?
This is going to be very important. It must be truthful.
The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
Oh boy. Cryptic rhyme.
The spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, but I'm asking about like the outcome or the circumstances that we've described so far.
Are we going to die?
Yeah, with all of that we've described so far.
Will this be a TPK?
Yeah, exactly. What are our odds of surviving this fight? Or how well will we do against this crew of pirates?
It doesn't tell you who it. Just a god or a god's servant.
A god, I guess whoever I got this from the snake lady, I believe. She was handing out.
That's right.
Timora bless us.
So I'm praying to the Naga's god.
Okay.
I
Whoever
also
that
want to
is.
hear a divination voice. You can't just BS this.
Mannix has no idea who he's contacting. He's just hoping.
I
Yeah.
expect
Best
like
interest.
the Oracle from the 300.
All right. So tell me exactly what you're saying.
Well, with all that we've been discussing, our plans to ambush this pirate crew. How well will we fare in a fight against these pirates coming up upon us?
Basically, how much do you like this plan?
Yeah, exactly. How much does the DM like this plan we're concocting?
You feel a hissing sound all around you, just kind of descend down, almost like a cloud of snakes just over and around your head.
Really?
He got it from the UNT Oracle. And just a hissing sound fills your head and says, "Their numbers are great, but your power is greater. Watch, the captain is not what he seems, but you can prevail." And you feel the snake hissing just kind of ascend above you again.
Mannix, presumably being the only one to hear that, just sort of shakes his head and says, "That was unpleasant."
Your next
Plan's good, folks. George, Gillian, Calais, target number 1 is the captain.
This is the magic 8
But
ball.
yeah. As soon as you get a chance, take the captain out. I don't exactly know why, but he's certainly a greater danger to us than the rest of his crew.
Done and done.
Ortime, you on board with all this shit? Because
All right. So, in
So
an
what?
effort to disguise what we're doing here, I'm gonna hand over a couple items that I have, and I'm gonna tell Ortime I want these back. So I have 2 onyx figurines that look like small jungle spirit. I don't know if they're actually magical or not. I don't remember us discussing this.
I don't think they're magical. I think they were just valuable.
So I'll give them to Ortime, so that way whenever they start to shake her down to demand one, she can like hand it over and say, tell her that it specifically is a gift for the captain. So that way, just in case he's trying to like hide
Yeah.
amongst the crew, we know who the captain is. And then
and we'll try to keep them busy as long as we can. We're gonna let as many of them onto our ship as we can.
yeah,
Show them
gonna go
around
ahead-
as if we're gonna give them whatever they want. And when we've separated them a little bit onto our ship, then the 3 of you can try to stealthily.
Oh, I have a
attack
feeling.
their ship.
I have a feeling the captain's coming to us.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he's coming to our boat. So I'm gonna slide
yeah.
2 potions of healing to the first mate.
Okay.
I'm, gonna-
You know,
I'm basically gonna walk up to him, pinch his nose, shove his mouth open, and just chug him down.
yeah.
We need you, bud.
Say, "Get up! It's time to fight."
The albino dwarf who is tending to him says, "Oh dear, what was that? What was in that?"
Go in a corner and shut up.
Ah." Roll for the potions.
All right, so it's the 2d4 plus 2, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm giving him 2 of them, so that's 44 plus 4.
Are you there, God? It's me, Mannix.
That's
Except you got a snake guy.
right. Oh, snake god, shit. You weren't the god I was trying to contact. I'll redial.
I'm really hoping that'll get him at least off of his feet and be able to take a blow or 2.
Yeah.
Upload.
Mushari says something like, "As your primary physician, I suggest," and he literally like shoves the albino dwarf out of the way. He's like, "Shut up! I'm good enough to
Alex will smile
fight."
at that. I'll totally smile at that. And then
Yeah.
I'll tell him, get back on the cot, wait for them to come to you, and when they are close, stab them.
He's like, "What's going on?" He's been down below deck this whole time.
Being
He's like,
boarded by,
"Okay, but what's going on?"
being
So
boarded by the
I'll fill 'em
Dragonfang.
in. Yeah, I
And
fill them
we're going
all
to
in
kill
about
them
the
all.
dragon thing. We're going to
Yeah.
kill them all. We're going to take their ship.
His eyes
and-
shoot up.
Big things are happening, bud.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I need you to get back on the cot, pretend like you're dying, like you were a few seconds ago.
That shouldn't be too hard.
And then I need you to, when they get close to check on you or try to shake you down, put your sword into their gullet.
He nods. Oh, we lost Raymond. Hopefully he's getting us.
I think he's.
I have no webcam situation for just like 3 of us. Our webcams
He's
are
getting on.
jacked.
He signed into Roll20, so he's getting on.
All right.
So, and then I'll look at Musharib and I'll tell him, I was like, if you fuck this up, I will kill you myself.
He turns a paler shade of white than he already is.
You are mute. Do you understand me?
Nods.
Hey, he got it the first time. I'll pat it. Alright. And then I'm gonna go and take up a position in a dark corner and start stealthing.
All right.
While the ship's pulling up too, I will go ahead and toss my frog figurine on the ground, and tell the frog until I give you further instructions, you're just a pet dog at my heels.
Frog just stares at you and does that throat thing.
Yep.
Probably just happy you didn't throw it in the middle.
Exactly, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The ship is rapidly approaching now, probably about 100 feet away, and Captain Orme says, all right, what are all our positions then, if we're letting them board?
George and Gillian in the water, so they cannot be seen until the ships are docked together.
Okay.
Kaless hiding out, and I guess I just leave Theron and myself on top deck to greet the enemy captain.
Yeah. Orme does mention, if you all don't necessarily look like pirate, like crew members that she would have. So she doesn't know how Jaharwan will react to like somebody who looks like a drow, for example.
That's why I'm hiding.
Oh yeah, you're hiding.
Yeah,
who's on top?
Right now,
Sorry, Mannix and Theron?
Mannix and Theron.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just give us some tricorn hats. What does it take to look like a pirate? I can pop one of my eyes out. And look more like a pirate.
You can. Yeah, she's like, yeah. She kind of comes over and gives you both kind of a makeover a little bit.
Just some fluffy shirts and big hats. And...
nice billowy blouses.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What about Hugh? You want him up top deck too?
Hugh.
Oh.
I'm ready to kill some. What are we fighting again? Some kind
pirates.
of giant snails. I got them.
So Hugh's the
I'm
one
sure.
that
Well, maybe we leave him down with the other captain and have him act all messed up too.
Yeah, that's a good plan for him.
I don't know if I can act messed up. He twitches his eyes a little bit.
Act.
All right, Hugh.
Yeah. Act mentally unstable.
Exactly. We want you to go down where the other first mate is and put like a chain around you, like you're so unstable they've chained you. And then when they try to get close,
This is our crazy. This is our pet crazy dwarf.
Jeez. Like a Twilight
Don't worry.
Zone.
the other dwarf won't say anything. You're gonna be fine.
Ugh.
Just mutter to yourself.
You want him in that room with the first mate and the albino dwarf? Because he's like, I don't like that other dwarf. Very weird.
I didn't ask you if you liked the other dwarf.
You don't have to talk to him. Just, like I said, act out of it
Crazy.
until the fight starts. Don't don't start the fight yourself, though.
Whenever you-
There's a lot of rules.
Whenever you see the
Sorry,
first
he was not the best man for the job.
Here we go. Easy enough. Stand in a corner and mumble to yourself. When you see the first mate attack the first guy, you can attack. Until
right.
then, stand in a corner and do nothing.
I'll stand in the corner and attack the first mate. You got it. He starts going
Yes. Theron, deal with your
we call Theron over. Let him discuss the plan.
Theron probably just sighs heavily.
I could see Theron just turning himself into a bear too. It's like already being a bear form.
Already a bear?
This is our pet bear.
This is our pirate bear. Just came Give the bear a little tricorn hat.
Give him an eye patch. Oh man.
It's hard to find good help these days, so we found a bear. Alright, the other ship is approaching. It is far larger than the Brazen Pegasus. And you can...
Instantly go into the shadows.
So you are...
Actually, I got a question.
Yes.
Offhand, do you remember how many charges were in the charms? Because I was trying to... I never wrote that down, apparently. Okay.
3 charges.
Thank you.
Celeste, you are below deck or above deck?
I am kind of like in that hallway to where you go below deck, in the shadowy areas of that hallway. I want to see them coming, but I don't want to be too far away so that way I can hear what everyone is saying.
Okay.
Because if I hear Mannix yelp in pain because our plan didn't work and he got stabbed, I need to be able to get out there.
Okay.
So I'm in the darkest, shadowiest corner I can find.
Presumably George and Gillian have leapt into the water at this point, just kind of chilling. Ortome goes orders for the anchor to go down, and doesn't make any moves, but she just basically stops the ship and then anchors it. And the other ship does not fire on you at all; it just approaches.
Looking at the catapult that's coming up, does it look like it could even fire on us when it's next to us like that?
No, not when it's next to you.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
When it does pull up...
Probably, though, right?
Yeah, and you notice several of the crew members are on the ballistas and have them trained towards you. And these are the giant, like, Game of Thrones, like, scorpion-mounted, dragon-killing things.
Okay, yeah.
But
maybe
yeah,
we should have mentioned to George and Gillian disrupt the ballistas as their first point of business on the enemy ship.
But yeah, the catapult does not look like it can fire at all, like at this close distance.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of sitting there.
Okay.
So yeah, the Dragonfang pulls up right alongside the Brazen Pegasus. You all kind of stand around, a bit nervously anxious, kind of watching. You see, at this point now, just over a dozen, I would say, crew members on the top of the deck. Including a short, stocky man with a shaved head, beady eyes, and a perpetual scowl as he stares down at all of you as the ships kind of come up alongside each other.
That's the captain.
Surrounded by surly-looking cutthroats, Chultan men and women, one of them dressed in sea green robes, not too far from him. The man sweeps his eyes left and right and wordlessly gestures for the crew to set planks up to cross the ship. He comes across, still hasn't said a word.
Also, as they were approaching, can I cast Detect Magic as well?
Yes. You do not sense any magic within 30 feet of you, which is your ship.
Okay. So it's on though, if it comes within range.
Yeah.
Okay. Mannix will just sort of wave to the pirates. Hello, folks. Fine day, isn't it?
So I think this is the map I've got set up. Only when the captain just ignores you as he walks up to Captain Ortome as she has descended the stairs. Now she's on the main part of the ship. And then he just gets right in her face. And as he speaks, you can see like spittle flying from his mouth, and he kind of does this weird like coughing, snorting thing as he talks. He says, "We take what we want. Your people try anything, and we feed them to the sharks."
Part pork.
And she just kind of like reels back a little bit and just nods and just doesn't make any sudden movements.
Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that.
This
Man,
is
a few words, are you?
Yeah. This is the situation you find yourselves in.
There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in a closet.
There's Elok Jaharwan. She mentioned this guy was the first mate of the Dragonfang, and then rose up and murdered his captain and declared himself the captain.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, and you see several of the pirates begin to advance. One of them just pushes the one red shirt you've got up against the mast and starts like patting him down and like grabbing little bits of coin out of him. And another one walks up to Theron and looks like he's about to do the same, while the other looks like he's about to come towards the staircase with Kaless sitting there. And then we can also go to George and Gillian while all this is transpiring. George, are you there, sir?
Yes, what's up?
So you have seen, I'll give you a chance to act here, but the ship has come alongside, and you and Gillian are in the water. You've not been noticed at all. And you have seen several of the crew cross over onto the Brazen Pegasus at this point, and you can hear that exchange I just mentioned with basically him threatening everybody.
Is there anything on the side to climb up, like chains or an anchor?
You can find something to climb, yeah, either some kind of rigging, or you could probably climb the anchor line, at least with a climbing check.
Yeah, let's climb it.
Okay. You would be on the aft part of the ship?
I don't remember.
I don't know ship terms.
Yeah.
The bow?
That's front and back.
Bow is one of the ends of a ship.
Port and starboard
Maybe.
are the sides. I don't know which is which.
Port is left.
Wait, we want to be.
Starboard.
We want to be on the other side. We want to be on the further side.
The other side of the ship?
Uh-huh.
Come up behind him?
Yeah, can we swim up while they're talking? Like
yeah, you can do that. So while they pulled up, you kind of swam around to the other side?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or under the ship? You're aquatic creatures.
That's true.
We are, but there's no entrance on the bottom of the ship.
Yeah.
There's not. Yeah, you would have to climb your way up the side.
I mean, we could make an entrance, I guess.
Ooh. Dun, dun, dun.
That'd be pretty good.
Putting a hole in the bottom of the ship.
I guess give me a climbing check. You can have advantage if you're going to climb up the... climb up like an anchor rope.
Yeah. Wait. Climbing or athletics?
Athletics would be the check, sorry.
You got your gloves that give you plus to climbing too, so. Dang.
So +5 to my roll with advantage. Right. 27.
Wow. You are dancing up that. Let's see what Gillian is not quite as athletic as you are, but advantage should help. Gillian actually slides back down.
She does have her jumping abilities. Does that help her?
Does. I don't know. Can you jump from water?
Well, she is a Triton, so I would think she'd be able to, if anyone would be.
Do that, like, dolphin maneuver? Just like...
Boom!
She doesn't actually have a mermaid tail, though, is the thing. Do Tritons actually even have a swim speed?
Mm-hmm. She does.
She does? I would probably allow some kind of jumping ability. But either way, George, you end up on the ship first.
Is there an entrance like halfway up, or do I have to go all the way to the top?
all the way to the top.
Okay.
But you think you can hit the deck. There's a railing there, so you can kind of sit there and peek out and see who's around you. And nobody is currently facing your direction, obviously, because everybody's eyes are on the ship.
Now, does it look like anybody else is going to cross, or everyone who's crossed has crossed already?
You're not quite sure at the moment. Looks like he took a lot of the heavy hitters across, kind of the burliest ones.
Great.
But yeah, hard to say if too many more are going to come across.
We're just watching for now, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, shit's not started yet.
All right. If you're not acting, then I won't do any stealth checks yet, so you're just kind of hanging on to the side of the boat.
Yeah, we're just watching.
All right. We'll say that Gillian can eventually make her way up there since you're chilling there. All right. On the other side, then, as I mentioned, we've got one pirate is shaking down this one. One of them is going to shake down Theron, and then one of them is moving towards the stairs where Kaless is currently hiding. And then the captain kind of snorts again and stares at the giant frog next to Mannix. He's like, "What is that? I want that."
It probably wants to
Yeah, and I'm inclined to give it to you, Captain. But before we do, before we get on with
give, I take.
I'm inclined to let you take it. I'm not sure what the right answer is, but
He frowns at you.
before we do that,
The frog gives like a thumbs up to this idea.
take me away, Captain.
It's got like the big anime eyes of the captain.
I need a bastard. We have treasures far greater than this frog aboard this ship. Something that I doubt a captain on the seas for most of his days will ever have below deck. Might I show you?
He narrows his eyes and seems to squawk out, "You bring treasure to me. I take it. I take all treasures."
Sure, yes. It's rather heavy and rather hidden. It's not going to be very possible for us to cart it up here. I can show you where it's hidden, of course. I doubt you'd find it on your own.
He
I could see Ortome helping try to sell this with
yeah. Yeah. Ortome turns over to Mannix. She's like, "No, please, Mr. Mannix, not that." She's British all of a sudden.
Shut up, woman. I don't want to die here. We give the man everything he wants.
Yeah. The man walks over to you, Mannix, and punches you square in the gut. It's a real just fucking just wheeze motion.
Mannix literally throws up something that he ate recently, just immediately.
frog legs.
Just, all the liquid he's consumed that just comes right out.
He does the thing where he grabs the back of your head, the hair, and pulls you up, and his breath just reeks, and he just gets in your face, and he's like, "You show me. Don't be smart with me." And again, it's just spitting, and he even kind of snorts a little bit like,
Yeah. Is my detect magic going off now?
You do not detect any magic.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, whatever he is, he's not magical. All right.
You mean big and strong?
Yeah, he's magically big and strong. Of course, it's below deck, very cleverly hidden underneath a sick sailor that we have on board, attacked by ghosts recently. I'm not sure if you've encountered any of the ghosts that have been around us. Nasty creatures.
As I see Mannix basically getting ready to lead this guy probably in my direction, I'm gonna say the activation word on my dagger of venom to code it in venom.
Okay. See the green liquid infused from the hilt spread out through the blade.
Y'all can't see it, but Kallis is really smiling about that.
So there are stairs leading below deck on the... I'm just going to say north and south because I don't know my fucking ship directions.
Yep.
To the north and south, and Kallis is in the southern one. Where another...
Is Colette in the southern one where if we led them that direction we'd run into her? Like she couldn't hide?
If you went to the south and she remains in the stairwell, then you will run directly into her.
Okay, then I'll lead him north.
No, bring him to me.
Well, he's saying that we're gonna like literally run into. We're not gonna be able to hide.
That's okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm far enough. I think I should be far enough in the stairs that you can't just like come right at me and see me. If my understanding is correct here, and then as I see you coming, I can just kind of go down the stairs a bit too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can just sort of retreat, get into position as we come down. All right, then I'll lead him to the south.
At the same time, how do you
still dribbling things out of my mouth?
How is Theron reacting to being accosted by one of the pirates?
I mean, probably badly.
Oh, I'm sure.
Based on how well we know Theron.
Yeah,
he probably told them they're all gonna die by now at least 3 times.
Yeah. He's itching to turn into a bear. He's itching.
Yeah, because this pirate right here is like shoving him back towards the railing and is going to start patting him down and grabbing at coins and jewels and anything Theron's got. You know how miserly he is.
I mean, okay, well, at seeing that, Mannix will say, it is rather heavy, Captain. We're going to need at least 2 of you.
Oh, shit.
He snorts. Come on. Let's see what they got. And you see this one has like Theron by the hem, and you see Theron just like starting to like get really pissed, and then he drops, just kind of drops him down.
I'll give Theron the Kool-Aid. Like not yet, but
yeah.
The bear claws have like come out of his finger.
He actually nods to 2 of his nearest people, and the other one was going towards Kallis to begin with. This one, down here. So where did you want to lead him?
The captain?
Yes.
Yeah, to the south.
The southern one? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And as they get closer to me, I'm gonna go down the stairs enough to find like literally the opening for when they reach the next level down. I am literally right next to the corner, so they can't see me until the captain's head pops around a corner, and then he's going to meet the pointy end of my rapier. Just so you know.
He's heading down, and he gestures for everybody that's over here to go below deck with him. The one guy was already heading down there, and he gestures to the other 2. Actually, he leaves one up here, and he gestures to the one that was accosting Theron to go down with him. And as he's going down, you see the woman in the robes actually cross the plank swiftly, and she says, "Moment, Captain." And she puts her hands on him, and you detect magic as she casts a spell, and you see his skin like harden and thicken and become as like tree bark, like all around him. And then she's like, just for protection, for purposes, of course. Yep. And he kind of growls, and he's like, "Fine." And she steps back across the ship. Alright, so Kallis, you are backing up into the stairwell.
Mannix will point in the general direction of the back of the enemy ship, just like he's pointing to the air or whatever. but he's actually pointing towards George, and he is going to message George. George, and
You're gonna
just
text.
cast what I'm. Yeah, you're gonna text.
Hey, I know thieves can't also.
Well, that's true, but this is more silent.
Do you think anybody on a ship full of pirates can't read thieves' cant?
That's true. I didn't think about that. But yeah, a bunch of pirates probably.
That's probably odds are.
Yeah.
Good point.
That wizard just cast a spell that is probably going to cause some trouble. If you or Gillian can break your concentration at some point, that would be much appreciated when the shit goes down. And with that, I will head downstairs with this group of enemies.
All right.
George gives him a thumbs up before he goes down.
Okay. As I'm going down the stairs, I just see George behind all these.
He keeps one hand on you, Mannix, and shoves you in front of him. He's got you
Okay.
actively grappled at this point.
Okay.
So shoving over to the right hand
The
side of
frog
the map is the below deck.
in front of me. Then, if the guy's like sitting directly behind me.
He's kind of leading you down the stairs with him in front.
Oh, he's in front. Okay.
Oh no, sorry, you're in front. He's doing that thing where
Okay.
like you're almost like you're in a hostage situation.
Yeah,
where he's got
he's
the person.
pushing. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, can my frog hop in front of me as I'm walking down?
He leans over and he says, "Leave, frog. It's mine now."
All right. Mansley. All right, fine. He'll whisper down and out loud. He'll say, "Oh, I love you, frog. It's goodbye for now." And as he's getting up, he'll whisper to the frog, "Say, defend yourself when the time comes." And he'll
Rivet.
head down.
All right, so he's got. He gestured for 2 to follow him down the stairwell. He leaves 1 up there. So the situation for some of you are now on the right side of the map. You've already figured it out. You can see the below deck area. So, Celeste, the first thing you see is Mannix rounding the
Celeste
corner.
just smile. And as Mannix comes through, he sees that the thieves can't for duck. Or watch out, really.
All right. And when I see that, I will use what's it called? My cunning action to disengage. Can I do that? Yeah, disengage.
That's okay. You can still like
You
walk
are
with him.
technically grappled right now, so you would have to do the athletics check to get out of it, I believe.
It's okay. Pull it. Just keep walking in. It's
Okay,
fine.
yeah. I'll just keep walking in.
It's fine.
I'll let him hold me.
It's fine.
Alright. So at this point, now you see the captain heading down. He says, "Okay, where is the treasure?"
Where do I see the first mate?
Can I attack him now?
You absolutely can. He's coming into... the first mate was in a room up by the stairwell, up here.
Is there a different place to get down there?
It was a door on the way down the stairs, but Kaless is in this main room.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then, the first mate. We'll call them when the time
Yeah.
comes. I thought we were going to go to them. I think that's what I was thinking.
Oh,
We were
yeah, I thought that's where we were
We were going to
going.
go to them, so they could do what we told them to do.
Yeah.
They are in a side
thought
room
they were
currently
all
because
on
there's...
Oh.
They were still in that like healing room where he was... because he just told him to like lay on the cot and wait for anybody if they got in the room.
I thought it was all one giant room below. I didn't know it was
There are a
this,
few
like,
sectioned
little
off
side room.
rooms, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
All right. Well, we'll just call him into the fight when the fight goes down. Then
He'll hear it. Come running.
he'll hear it. Yeah.
All right, is this where we want to make our stand? Because unfortunately,
mean-
one of them's gonna go back upstairs and start screaming. We both know that.
Yep. this is about as far as we can get then without shit going down anyway. Because
Yeah.
there's no treasure down here.
Well, we can also like make it to where if Theron sees one of the bad guys coming back up, he knew that was a signal, and he pops his bear, and
Sure.
it just
I mean,
starts
presumably he would do
singing.
that just as soon as everything went down.
So, all right. So as Captain Dude comes around the corner,
As
here
we round the
comes
corner, Gillespie just comes out of the shadow.
He says, "Where?
Arya Stark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
He says,
is
"Where's
the treasure?"
And I go right
Right
here.
there, bud.
And
All right.
I swing for the fences.
We can have a surprise round with basically just Mannix and Kaless right now. But let's go ahead and get initiative from everyone.
All right.
Roll good initiative. Roll good initiative.
Right.
Oh, I
I
rolled
did.
bad initiative.
Ah,
We still get a surprise round now, so you'll still be able to go before.
Yeah, you do.
And
yeah.
they're rolling bad initiative, so you might be all right
Super bad
anyway.
initiative.
Hey, that means my assassinate's gonna go off twice,
Yeah.
except for that one. Whatever
Damn,
that is.
George. George has been ready back there.
Nah.
He's been waiting.
He's just silently sitting on the edge of that boat.
Basically do one initiative for all the ally
Hmm.
NPCs. So Hugh's symbol basically be all the ally NPCs that you've got.
Okay.
Oh man, I have to do Gillian. Who wants to run Gillian and who wants to run Theron?
I'll run Gillian. I think I'm fairly versed in the wizard spell she's got, so.
I guess I can do Theron.
Alright, so
I've run George's sheet, and George's sheet sucks. Let's run Theron, see what happens.
Mannix says Gillian.
In hindsight, I don't dislike the idea of it because there's no
It gives you
chance
the
of
option
messing.
to not.
Yeah, there's no messing up, accidentally having advantage on, but it's weird.
I never turned Kaless off of George's control either. Let's turn that one off.
Yeah.
Just realized. Okay, so
Why do you
guys,
control me?
whenever session you weren't here last, somebody controlled you.
Oh, gotcha.
As I have plenty of NPCs to control as it is.
Alright. So I'm doing Theron.
Yeah.
Aaron should be pretty easy. Bear out. Unless, he's got
I don't know how his thing. I don't know if you actually have access to all of his shapes though. Is the problem?
Oh, that's a good question.
Probably
So
not.
I probably
We'll
have to individually add you to every single. Which if you just do bear, then I can just add bear for him.
Oh, Jesus.
William's got more stuff than I thought she did. Oh, yeah.
Initiative, please.
That was, that 4 is Theron's initiative.
Okay.
Sorry.
I came.
Some really
Okay.
garbage initiatives for most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy. All right, so in the surprise round, it's just Mannix and Kaless. So Mannix, you see, narratively, you see Kaless lunging to strike, and you know you've got time to act. You are currently grappled by the captain, but you've
All right.
got the job on him.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Then this is gonna be great. Maz is gonna turn to the captain and say, "The treasure you're looking for, right here." He's gonna hold up his silverlight dagger right in front of the fucking captain's eyes, and the thing is gonna go off on all 3 of those dudes.
Okay.
Nice. Because they're in a hallway. It's all contained.
Yeah. Con.
Although I'm guessing this big brutish pirate man probably has a pretty decent constitution,
We
but
should find out.
we'll find out.
So, top to bottom, captain first. Ooh, he
Yeah,
just makes
barely.
Mm.
it. Dude behind him is blinded.
Just
behind him is also blinded.
Somehow the captain sees it coming and holds,
Yeah.
braces himself.
He closes his eyes.
Yeah.
You're not quite able to get in a good angle to like get him in the eyes while still grappled, but the other guys behind somehow managed to get caught in the light blast. All right, so that was the action.
That was the action. Yep.
All right, so surprise round, Kaless.
That's me. All right. So because he's surprised and he doesn't know I'm here, if I hit him, it's a crit. Just so you know.
Okay.
I think. Do you not have advantage for some reason because it's a surprise?
I do because you're right there too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Even though he's being grabbed by the scruff of his neck.
Yeah.
Like, I'm helping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do see that his
I critted anyway.
Doesn't matter.
Literally crit anyway.
Is there such a thing as a double crit?
Oh my lord.
Did I have my sneak attack on? I did. Oh, good. Okay.
Good.
How much damage can you do?
29, 34.
34 damage.
Yes.
Merciful heavens.
And that's just with my rapier.
Good night. Assassin gonna assassinate. How does your venom dagger thing work?
I have not used that yet. That's on my offhand.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah. So I was waiting to see if that was massive damage, and if not, then I'll swing my dagger of venom. I dropped him.
No. You plunge that rapier into his body, and even though he's got that bark skin, it's you still find purchase in there, but you find your weapon seems to make a wound at first, but then when you pull it out, it just kind of closes on its own, and he looks unharmed.
What? That's what?
I bet you. What's the phrase? Something to dollars. It's a magic weapon thing.
My rapier.
Whatever he is, he's not human. So he's got immunity to whatever you did, which is probably regular weapons.
I thought my rapier was magical now, though. Like, I got a new one. I don't remember.
Oh.
Okay. That's alright.
Well, that dagger
Alright.
is.
So that'll be a 21 on the dagger.
21 will hit.
And then he's got to make a DC 15 con saving throw or take 2d10 poison damage on top of it.
Okay. Well, the dagger does damage too, right?
Yeah, it only does a d4. But it's magical, so...
Yeah, let's see if that actually hurts him.
I added in my deck, so it's only 2. Yep, there you go. So let me roll the 2d10 for the poison.
Okay. Yeah, he fails the saving throw against the poison. He's also poisoned for 1 minute.
Mm-hmm. So he'll take 8 poison.
Okay.
And
Does it look like that hurt him?
When you plunge your magical, so the first attack just seems to close up and not do anything, but as you get that magical weapon and stab it in them, then he grunts in pain, and you see that dagger hit him and the poison course through him and do damage.
Okay.
And he is also poisoned.
Mm-hmm. So that means he takes poison damage at the start of each of his turns?
No, the actual poison condition is something entirely
I think it's just like
different.
disadvantage.
It's a weird, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah.
There
That's-
you go.
It's
That'll
like
help.
it's like you're lethargic or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It's unlike poison in every other RPG.
Yeah.
Alright, well that'll help at least. So now I know to just use my dagger.
And you know that he's clearly not a regular human. Because
Yep.
normally that would do a shit ton of damage. What you did.
Yeah. He's not. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so now we start up with a normal initiative round. However, at the moment, which George, you can act first because we're magically in turn-based mode with everybody. You feel suddenly everybody enter turn-based mode. You have a sense that you've seen everybody go below deck now for your party members. You're not quite sure what's going down there, but you notice clearly not everybody is above deck. The captain and people have gone below deck. Nobody exactly knows on the ship what's going on yet, so you can choose to act or not act at the moment.
Ooh, Sturt asked a good question. Doesn't my poison damage double from the crit because it's an assassinate attack?
I don't know.
And then I get to roll a second d4 as well too because I hit him with that, with the dagger.
Do both attacks get to auto crit?
That's the joy of the assassinate.
Honestly, don't know. If you can look it up and find the answer, then I will rule it.
Okay, give me a second. Go ahead.
I can't see the grid on the ship.
Yeah, because it's I think it's... Oh, it should be on the map layer. Yeah, you're right. I don't know why the grid doesn't bleed over.
Well,
Is it an item?
am I waiting for Celeste, or can I go?
No. Yeah, go ahead.
I thought it was, but it's definitely on the map layer.
Huh. That's weird.
George looks at Gillian and gives her a thumbs up and starts running. 5, 10, 15, 20, oh wait, 15, 20. Okay. So can I push this lady overboard, or should I grapple her and then drag her overboard?
Yeah, D&D's rules are basically involve grappling somebody and then physically walking them over somewhere and then de-grappling them. Essentially, is how you do like forced movement.
This is the mage lady, right?
No, that person looks like a more decorated pirate captain. You would surmise maybe that was like a first mate of the Dragonfang.
Sorry, I wasn't at the map. Who cast the iron bark?
This woman down here has the robes on.
Okay.
The woman over here looks like she's just a more decorated pirate captain than the rest and has some, I don't know, more daggers or something.
Okay. So 5. That's what I was aiming for. 5. George takes off sprinting. 5, 10. 15.
Try it again. He gets back in position.
I can't tell. Is she on the same level? Like it's all one level deck, right?
Yeah, we'll just say it's all one level deck. It's gonna make things easier. This one area up here is raised. I think the two ends of the ship are considered raised, but the whole middle area can be one level.
Hey, hon, it does look like my offhand would have doubled as well too.
Okay. Does that mean additional dice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
as long as they're
double,
surprised, any hit is a crit.
Yeah, so double poison and another d4 for the dagger.
Go for it.
Whoa, am I waiting for Heather? What's happening?
Yeah, I got it, sorry. 8 damage. Alright, what you got, George?
So, this is my 30 feet. It took a hard measuring, but anyway, I made it.
George got out the protractor.
I know. Because there's no grid.
Yeah. Think about that.
I want to grapple her.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
Come here, lady.
I believe it is athletics for you versus athletics or acrobatics for them.
No advantage, huh?
I'll give you advantage since you are surprising the hell out of these people. You're basically coming up behind them.
Yeah.
They're just looking across at the other ship.
Yeah.
But fall behind them. Oh, who's that? Pow.
25. I don't think they can even get out of that. Nope. Alright, so you managed to wrap an arm around them, or however you want to grapple them.
Yeah, and throw her overboard.
Okay. Since you are already at the edge, you basically just grab her and turn.
Turn and just drop her.
Yeah. I'm gonna give her a dex saving throw to see if she can hang on to something while when you do that. Avoid falling in the water.
Oh.
Wow. Alright, so you turn and drop her, but she manages to catch and hang on to like a piece of rope or something. So she's not in the water, but she is kind of dangling probably a few feet below you on the side
Now,
of the
does
ship.
that break her concentration?
I didn't actually do any damage to her. But she is currently like in a bad place.
What is she holding on to?
She's holding onto just a piece of rope on the side of the
Where
ship.
is it attached?
We'll say near you.
Perfect.
Just the cinematic of this. She's on the rope. Amber tracks up the rope, and we're just standing right next to where the rope is,
Yeah.
holding his sword. Huh.
All right. Can I do anything else, or is that it?
I believe grappling takes up an attack, but if you you don't have multi-attack, do you?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Unless we leveled up.
Not yet. If you have multi-attack, then you could have gotten your other attack off, but if not, then that is your action.
Since you're a rogue, you can use your bonus action to attack with an offhand.
I think that's only if you attack, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, sure. Damn it.
I think I have to. Yeah. When you engage in 2 weapon fight, you can add your ability. No, that's the wrong one. Sorry. I think I do have to make an attack though.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. If you attack, then you can use a bonus action to attack with your offhand.
I tried. Sorry, George.
Unless you let me do this action surge.
You could action surge. You could action surge.
That's always a thing.
Now, can I cut the rope, and will she fall? If I look, I can't tell what this rope looks like. If I cut it, will she fall?
I would say yes. You think you could look down and slice that rope? I won't make you make an attack roll. And yes, you think if you cut that rope, then she would fall into the water.
All right.
The rope
Done.
dodges your attack.
But yeah. All right, so you reach down and you action surge and slice the rope that she's hanging on to. She gives off a yelp and falls. And
I can't swim.
yeah, we'll say that she takes 1d6 falling damage. She falls into the water.
Belly flop.
Belly flop.
Yep.
Which means she has to roll for concentration. Needs a 10 or higher. Jeez, Constitution. She does make the save, so she's still concentrating on the spell, but she is now in the water about 10 feet below you.
So she's gonna choose a spell instead.
Do what?
When she's concentrating on a spell, can she still swim?
It appears so. But she's just kind of down there, treading water now.
I see. I see how it works.
Mr. Mannix.
I was thinking about what Gillian's gonna do. What am I gonna do?
Now, obviously, all the pirates are very concerned and reacted to George coming up and grabbing their mage and throwing her off into the boat. Shouts and yells all coming up from above deck. We're under attack! Turtles are invading!
Team B in the healing room. Frog. Time for action.
Avengers!
That's right. My rapier is not magical, but
Your dagger is.
my dagger is, and oh shit, I don't have green flame blade plugged into my dagger. I think I can change it real quick though. So because it's 1d4, it's just 1d4 instead of 1d8. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna turn to the captain. Is he still grappling me, or is he?
You didn't get out of it, so.
Okay.
He is poisoned now.
Problem with? That's true. Is there anything grappled where? No, it's just movement and 0. That's all. There's no. Yeah. Okay. So I will turn to him and attempt to, while he's got his hand like clutching me, attempt to just jab my dagger into his chest as green flame sprouts from it. So 13 gonna hit?
13 does not hit. You see it looks like it's gonna hit, but it bounces off his bark-like exterior.
Of course it does.
Little green sparks shoot out.
I rolled a 9. What are the odds that I roll better?
Wait, you're a freaking rogue. You get advantage because I'm right here.
Well, we're not flanking him. You had advantage because we surprised him.
No,
Yeah.
the rogue piece of it is the if he's within 5 feet of me. It's
That's sneak
not
attack.
the flanking. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
sneak
yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna use my inspiration. Let's see if I can actually do that again. Oh, so much worse.
I feel the
Oh, that's too bad.
clang. Bounces off his tree bark skin.
All right, and it would take an action. It would have taken an action to break out of his grapple.
Correct.
Then what can I do besides take the hit of whatever he's about to do? All right, that's all I got. Shit.
Okay. All the pirates are just gonna go in one big initiative ball, because that makes things easy. First thing is this one is the one on the top deck is going to attack the one that he was shaking down. Pulls out a weird spear sword thing. And does not attack at all.
Oh wow.
Wow, really bad attacks. All right, not quite hit the poor red shirt up here. You see one of the bandits has the ballista. It's already loaded and helps aim the ballista towards the ship, and the other one fires. Which I don't have this plugged in, so I just have to roll. Is going to fire at the ship, and we'll say they fire at the captain. So +6 to hit. Ooh, but it goes sailing. This giant bolt just goes sailing right past her, and she's like, ah!
That looks like it would have hurt.
Yeah. And then the same thing happens from down here. They load, aim, and fire. And these ones try firing at George. $19, Mr. George. I believe that hits our
That
little
hits.
friend. Alright, so
How much damage?
that is...
A lot. Get hit by a fucking ballista bolt. I don't know.
Who
10 damage.
10 damage.
The ones down here on the southern side of the boat have launched their ballista at you. And then you see more pirates converge upon you. These 3 converge upon you, George. And attack you with swords. Pirate number 1 is a miss. Pirate number 2 is, I think, a miss.
Correct.
Pirate number 3 is a miss. So they all try to come at you, swords whirling, but you're dodging and weaving and...
He dances out of the way.
That's right, dancing out of the way. This back one will shoot at you with a crossbow. Couldn't quite reach you. You dodge a bolt. The druid is in the water. And... don't think...
Are they all going on the pirate turn? Is that 14?
Yeah, I'm putting them on the pirate turn.
Okay.
She's gonna spend her turn trying to climb. She's actually gonna swim a little bit, which she doesn't have swimming speed, and then climb up a rope. So that's gonna be an athletics check. She makes it up to a rope, but not quite all the way to the top. So that's her turn. And then the first mate begins shouting out orders. Yelling that we're under attack, and she gets out her crossbow and shoots at you, George.
Who?
The first mate up here.
Oh.
At least the person you had more decorated. Oh boy, these attack rolls. Not happy at all.
George just
Real
comes
bad.
in.
Yeah.
They're all still in shock that he threw that one chick overboard.
Exactly.
Right. Where did this turtle come from?
They're
Yep.
enraged.
And I believe I put the thugs on a different...
You did.
Okay, so that's it for them. I'm assuming Gillian has better dex than Hugh. So what would you like Gillian to do here?
Let's see. I assume that George has a large health pool. That's perfect.
Probably
okay.
safe to assume.
From the point right below George, Gillian's going to look at that little piece of wood right there. I guess that does include him too, doesn't it? Maybe one back. Maybe right on this dude right here. 20. That doesn't include. Ah, shit. Can't get him without getting. I guess I can. Okay, this point right here. Now, never mind. Back to what I was going to do. Right here on the point, right below George, Gillian is going to cast Sleep
Ah,
at level 3.
wow.
So, is this in here right?
37.
So in ascending order of how much these creatures have, in 20 feet from that point.
So, 1, 2, so it's 4 pirates plus George?
It should also include this dude and the druid. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
she's in 20 feet, he's in 20 feet, so is she.
Okay. But it
She's
starts with the
25.
lowest one?
Yeah, from lowest health going up.
Okay. And there's no saving throw?
No save.
Nope.
Yeah,
Wow.
it just minuses their health points from that total
Gotcha.
and moves on to the next guy until it can't sleep them anymore.
Okay. You see...
I was hoping that druid has the lowest health, but
Not at all. This one immediately passes out. This one immediately just slumps to the floor, passes out. This one immediately slumps to the floor. I need help with some math. I'm at 15 plus 11 is 26.
26
Plus 13.
is 39.
so you can't do that one.
Okay, so
Nope.
these three pirates pass out and flop down.
It's nice to know they have low hit points.
Yes, that is good to know. They have extremely low hit points.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, 3 of them just slump down, unconscious.
Alright, that takes them out of the fight.
Yep. They missed you so bad, George, they fell asleep.
All right, the allies are
In George's
next.
bathroom?
We are possibly.
Shower
We
door.
don't get any wayward glances. He just laid us down in the bathroom.
Watch from here.
Have y'all barked out any orders to the allies at all in terms of the below deck crew?
I mean, just fight.
Yeah.
Probably.
You'll know when it's time, and then Mannix yelled for the Team B, downstairs Team B, to come into the hallway and help.
Okay.
Uh,
Ordomay will.
Presumably, first mate comes out first.
Whoops, she doesn't have disadvantage, sorry. She throws daggers at the nearest thug on the top. So 24 would hit.
Go, Ordomay, go!
Indeed. I don't know why she gets a second number. Wow, she's finally getting some hits, though. 11, and she calls down. She's like, hope it's going good down there. It all hell's breaking loose up here.
It's hard to tell yet. The captain's something else.
You don't really see this, but you hear this. The door burst open, and a screaming Hugh Hackenstone emerges from the door, axe flying, and this one blind guy is like, ah! And he goes, ah! He just cries out as he attacks, which I think he has advantage against people that are blinded. Is that correct?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay.
Go, Hugh, go!
Yeah.
He does have a good hit. Tune of 11 damage to the backline one. Unfortunately, it's a little choked in this hallway.
That was the point.
Yeah, so the first mate is going to have to sit there and just kind of ready any attacks.
Well, can't he stand over Hugh? Hugh's short.
It's two people, yeah. I think
You had a reach weapon, that would actually be kind of cool. Like somebody with like a reach weapon over.
Oh, we forgot to roll initiative for your frog. Your frog actually goes on its
Forgot.
initiative, doesn't it?
Yeah, I forgot we were doing that. I actually don't have control of the frog. You do, so. What you do?
Then I forgot to roll initiative for the frog.
Mm-hmm.
Frog was fast. Go ahead and take that frog turn now.
All right,
Or was
I
it-
just told the frog to defend itself and join the fight. So presumably the guy that's next to him.
Yeah, it leaps up and let me open my 20th character sheet.
We're gonna break your computer.
Nah, I've got them all
Character
popped
sheet's
out
full.
now. It'll be all good. I've learned not to do anything else. Fucking frog, man.
The frog.
The frog bites that guy and grapples him. The one that took the daggers from Ordomay. Currently grappled by the frog. Alright, so we were on Kaless, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Well, I'll pull an Arya Stark and flip my dagger to my good hand.
Eh,
That's right. That's exactly how this went down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dun-
We're Night King this shit.
Do you still have Assassinator on just because he hasn't gone yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's not surprised anymore, so.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Just the advantage.
Yeah, you got advantage.
On the attack roll, the attack must use finesse, or you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy at the target is within 5 feet. I'm trying to just determine if I get advantage or not.
Yeah, I think you get advantage from your Assassinate,
Yeah.
but you get Sneak Attack just because I'm engaged with him.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Alright, Dagger of Venom, do your thing.
20.
20 will hit. You can get through his bark skin with that one.
Yeah.
Let's see, that does full damage.
And then... Oh. Can't really do anything else on a... Yeah, I'll just prep for his attack back.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't really do anything else.
These thugs he's got down here. One of them will attempt to. I literally have a ton of character sheets open. One of them will attempt to attack Hugh, but he's got disadvantage because he's blinded. And both of those are gonna miss.
Not even because the blindness either.
Now they get to repeat the saving throw. Is that correct?
At the end of the turn, yeah.
At the end of the turn. Okay. I'll wait and do all the turns and I'll do it. The other one will attack Kaless, also with disadvantage. It's kind of around the corner.
Nope.
I don't think I'll be able to hit you with disadvantage.
Nope.
Alright, so, and it's a DC 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so top one. Whoops. Or wait, they don't have disadvantage on saving throws, though.
No, they don't.
Alright,
No.
well, he's rolled a 4 anyway. The bottom one. They are both still blinded.
Blinded all day.
Alright, Theron. On the top of the deck.
Oh, shit. Okay. Switch back. Going over. There we go.
So I don't know, can you see his
Theron.
token stuff?
I don't know.
You've got wolf form, spider form, bear form, giant lizard form, hadrosaurus form, crocodile form, deinonychus form, almirage form, giant frog form, and I don't believe you can turn into an allosaurus yet. I think that's not till 6th level, but I went and plugged it in there.
Okay.
You don't know what any of those do.
Nope. I have no idea. No, I can't see any of his animal forms.
Yeah, I'm just reading them. I can share one once you choose one, but I'm not gonna go through and share every single one of these sheets.
So, I don't even know like his spells if they're bonus actions or what.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's got spells too. He occasionally does cast a spell. Not very often.
Alright, so with his move action, how far can he move here? Let's see here. I'm assuming it's like 30 feet. It's 25, even better. Okay.
Worms are stubby.
How fast can his bear go?
The bear speed is 40 feet.
Alright, so you'll have to tell me if I can do this. So, can I move with him, change to a bear, then move with the bear? Like
well, you can,
the difference?
but you only get the difference. You don't get
That's
the
fine.
new movement.
That's
Right.
fine.
You don't get another 40
So-
movement, but I would give you the extra 10.
Right.
So what the pirates see then is Therendorf get real mad and start running at him. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then as he steps on this plank, he becomes
Bears to You're gonna find out.
he's gonna become a bear as he hits the edge of the plank and just leaps across.
The last
That's
10
way to do
feet.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. This
Are
is
you
gonna
trying to be a better Theron than Theron?
I'm just trying to
Advanced
beat
universe
her.
with the bear.
Oh shit! That's a big ass bear. Because those guys are passed out. So
There's guys in the south that are on ballistas still, I think.
yeah, we'll head down that way. So so that's 25. Is that 5 feet of movement or 10 feet of movement? I can't tell with big ass token.
That would be 10 right there.
Okay, 25, 35. Well, shit. Well, I can't go there because George is there, right?
Right. You'd be slamming to George. I would let you go there.
Okay.
You should have his bear form now. It might be under the wild shapes subheading if that appeared for you.
I will allow you to slam into me if you topple everybody else over.
half those people are asleep, so we don't actually want to.
That is true. All the people with little frowny faces are passed out from the sleep spell.
Sorry, I missed that.
I don't know where to go to find the bear sheet.
There should be a wild shape subheading.
On his character sheet?
No, just on the journal page. Kind of below where y'all's tokens are, there should be a one called wild shapes. Above the party NPCs one, above the journal.
No, not for me, there's not.
Oh, bummer. Okay, try now.
There, now I can see it.
Okay. Forgot
I'm a bear!
Only visible by Theron also.
Bear makes 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its claws. Okay. I'm a bear. Well, I mean, there's only really one guy who's right there.
Yeah, you have advantage against anybody who's unconscious, and I believe it's a crit.
Okay. Yeah, we'll bite the sleeping guy.
Just run up to a sleeping dude. Just put his head in your maw.
Dude had a bad day.
Oh my god.
Theron Bear, even with advantage, you can't hit a sleeping, passed out pirate.
Well, Bear gets multi-attack, one with its bite, one with its claws, so...
That's
He's
true.
not awake yet, because you didn't do any damage to him. Does a 12 hit a pirate?
12 does hit. 16 does hit as well.
Alright. 11 slashing. I know that'll kill him.
Yes, you straight up murdered the sleeping man with your claws.
Okay, I think that's all he can do.
Alright.
Bear perched precariously on the edge of the ship.
Literally the last one on the initiative order is the damn captain. He growls and says, and he makes this really...
You made it real easy, bud.
Yeah, he makes this grunting sound, and you see his face contort and shift, and just his like entire face just kind of seems to explode outward in flesh, and you see giant tusks appear as he turns into a half man, half boar kind of mutant creature.
Isle of Dr. Moreau creature?
Yeah, basically.
He's a wereboar.
A wereboar?
Mm-hmm.
Are wereboars? I guess they are. I didn't wereboars were immune to...
Wereboars can be pirates too.
Well, I meant the immunity to the...
Oh, yeah, that's a lycanthropy apparently thing.
Oh, okay.
You need a non-magical attacks.
I guess that makes sense. The werewolf, you gotta kill him with a silver bullet or whatever. I can see that.
There you go. Mannix, he just
yeah.
he just throws you like a rag doll. He just throws you aside.
Okay.
And he turns his attention towards Kaless, and he just tries to first gore you with his tusks now.
He does have disadvantage.
He does have disadvantage from the poison. He does.
Tusks.
Nope.
15? Oh man, I so want to infect you with werebornness. Alright, he, for his second attack, he pulls out a maul. Also does not hit.
Nope.
Let's dance into the shadows.
Indeed. Alright, we go back to the top of the initiative order. Why don't we take a quick break, and we will come back in about 10 minutes and continue with another round.
This fight just sprawled outward.
Yep.
There's like 4 different fights going on.
There are multiple different fights happening. Very exciting. Alright. I believe we are coming back from our break.
Is Raymond back, or is he a spinning circle? Anybody else?
His camera is there for me.
I just see a spinning circle.
He's running into the frame now. It's quite dramatic. George, you are up first.
George. Shit. Where's my playing? George feels compelled to listen to Mannix's last suggestion. Because in his mind, 85% or so of this plan was his idea. He is going to ignore the guy in front of him, use a bonus action to turn to Thorn Whip, and he is going to whip the mage.
I like where your head's at. Fuck that mage in particular.
I like it.
15 will hit.
As she's climbing up this rope, right? Like,
Yeah,
she's like,
yeah.
Exactly. For 7 damage. George requests the DM to roll a concentration roll.
I will do as you say.
He needs to break this spell.
Wow,
Yay.
it just barely makes the save again.
And then, since I hit her, I pull her 10 feet towards me,
Indeed.
which just happens to be over the water.
just let her fall again.
Just let
and
her
she
fall
drops.
again.
She drops again.
Alright. That's pretty funny. D6. Another 2 damage as she falls and slaps into the water.
She's just getting tossed
What is
about.
this? Another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, come
my
on.
God.
Makes the save again. She's concentrating so hard. I won't let you down, my captain.
She's just doing all sorts of shit to her, and she just won't stop.
Yep.
That's my turn. Damn it.
Look at that. She
He'll
only
leave
has
you
a
alone if you drop the spell.
+1. Let you swim back to shore. Mannix's giant frog is next. Which currently
That
has.
still...
Yes.
That didn't even go?
Yes. Yeah, he tried to attack the other pirate and failed miserably.
Ah, right. Okay. Is he still in his mouth?
Yes, which means
I take advantage? Well, I forget what the actual frog...
he's not a smaller target, so it's not.
Ah, okay.
You can't swallow him. He's just grappled. His target is restrained. Frog can't bite,
okay.
and the frog can't bite another target.
Alright, well, frog just bite him again then, I assume. With advantage, right?
I think so, yeah.
Restrained. Go, frog!
Go, frog. 4 damage on that poor hapless pirate. Oh, I didn't realize it tied with you. Mannix! You know what? I bet the giant frog probably is more dexterous than you, though.
Probably. I'll look at her character sheet. Mannix will, as he's getting up off the ground from being tossed away, he will pull out the wand.
Magic mints.
The magic mints. And he will use 6 charges, which we've established is 8 mints. And every single one of those mints is going to plow into that captain.
Boy.
26 damage.
Wow. Okay. You see those magic mints perforate him pretty good and causes some severe wounding, and he grunts and groans, just like shards of silver light pierce his body.
Maddox is going to stay right where he is, actually. Oh, no, he's going to take one step back. Yeah. All right.
The pirates are next, which a lot of them are sleeping now. Let's see. The top crew will swivel their ballista over to Gillian. One of them will load and aim, the other one will fire. That was a 1d 20 plus 6 at Gillian. 13.
Gillian has a 13, so yes.
That hits. Okay, so that is a giant ballista bolt. It does 19 damage.
Okay.
Is it a game of D&D if you don't hit Gillian?
For a lot, yeah. What is 41 minus 19?
I can, if you just click on the token
22.
and subtract it, does the math
22.
for you.
Can you
22 is the answer.
Can you do that? Okay.
Sir, it's tied to the sheet. I already did it.
Okay.
There's only one pirate near George that is conscious. So that one will attack George ineffectively. And the bottom crew will do the load, aim, shoot on the crossbow and fire at the Theron bear. Which that will hit with a 12 damage, which I've got yours plugged in as temporary hit points on the token,
Okay.
which is the red bar. So it fires into Theron Bear's form. We've got the pirate that is... Or no, sorry, that thug's a different issue. The druid, which is being whipped down here, is going to cast a spell. She's going to actually swim right over... Actually, she'll stay where she is. She's treading water still. And she will cast... Let's see, I only have level 2, that's not very strong. She will emanate a thunderous blast out towards George and Theron, kind of up and outwards toward the southern end. So it's a DC 12 Constitution saving throw for 15 thunder damage to George and Theron.
Alright, so how does this work? Do I use Theron's?
Actually, oh shoot, I don't remember.
I think it's the bears.
I think it's the bear is physical, yeah.
Yeah.
So, a con?
Yes.
Con save.
You both make it. So you guys take 7 damage each. Theron's is just the red bar. And you are not pushed away.
I can't control the bear token anyway, so...
Alright, I'll do the damage on that one.
Oh wait, I'm on the wrong thing. Here.
I got it. And then the first mate will yell out, they're everywhere! And she will actually...
Run for her life?
She'll back up a little bit and start, calling, kind of the below deck area, and she's like, we need reinforcements up here! Get up here, get weapons! And she will take a shot at Gillian from where she is.
Oh, great. Gillian's...
Gillian's the only one I can hit.
Yeah.
I don't think the spy gets the sneak attack, though, because... does not have advantage on that one, so just normal. So ignore the second number. It's just the first number. So 7 damage.
Okay.
think
It's not doing so hot.
I think those are all the pirates. So now we go to Gillian.
The ballista that hit me, is that down here at the bottom of the ship? Where did that come from?
There are 2 being operated right now. There's one at the, yeah, one at the top, one at the bottom.
Which one? Who's operating the one at the top? Oh, there's 2 guys up there.
Yeah, and you think it looks like it takes 2 to like be able to operate a ballista each turn.
Great. Okay, then I'm gonna do sleep again. Same thing. On those 3, just centered on that ballista at the north to get the first mate and the 2 guys operating.
Okay. Wow. There's some numbers.
Yep. Well, it's, I guess, level 3. Also, that first roll is.
That rolls 4d8 plus 5d8?
I don't know. I don't know how she has it set up.
That's impressive.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed
5d8
to be
at level 1 and then 2d8
Yep.
per level?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Is that correct? Okay.
It's 26
You're
plus
down to the-
19.
So technically,
45.
it's not rolling the right number. Oh wait, yes, it is.
Yeah, it
The
is.
top number is the extra levels.
Yeah.
Bottom
Yeah.
normal. Okay.
You're doing 2 additional levels at 2d8 each level.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
45.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. So this one passes out. This one passes out. 13. Wow. And the first mate passes out.
That's what I was hoping would happen.
That was a good roll. Yeah, all 3 of those crew members just fall unconscious.
All right, then Gillian's gonna. Oh, yeah, the ruler not being here is confusing, right? She is going to retreat back behind whatever. I assume this is a mast. All
It is a mast, yes.
right, she's going to retreat behind the mast. She's gonna pull a Mannix because she's being run by Chris.
That's right. Adopted very oddly similar tactics.
Yep.
Hugh Hackenstone is going to hack at this blind pirate. 19 will hit for a solid 10 damage. He was getting done some work back here. That pirate just howls out in terror more than anything. This dwarf is just slicing him in the abdomen. I believe that's all the allies I'm doing now. It's Captain Ordame can go, and she will fire. If the one pirate is restrained by the frog, does that mean attacks have advantage?
Restrained.
It does say that
Yes.
he was.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls at disadvantage.
Okay. So she will
Yes.
throw advantage daggers.
Advantage deck.
Advantage daggers at that pirate.
That's good.
7 damage and 11 does actually hit. That guy is not wearing any armor.
Wow.
7, 14. That guy looks real bad. She lands both those daggers in there. She's like, bless this weird frog creature.
Ribbit.
You're the best thing Mannix ever done, frog. Alright, I believe, well, I guess this pirate can do something. I expected this pirate to die, honestly. He's still alive, so he will also attack that pirate with advantage, which will hit, and he will kill that other pirate. I love this frog as well. One of our first casualties. Alright, we go to Kaless.
Okay. Here.
I do love that this is like 3 very separate fights
Yes.
going on. Like top one ship, top of another ship, under of the second ship.
Yep. Yeah, you all split the party, but it seems to be working.
So Because he has disadvantage on saving throws right now because he's poisoned.
I don't think it's saving throws, actually.
Is it not?
Let me look it up again. I think it's just ability checks.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's okay.
attack rolls and ability checks, or stuff he's trying to do.
We'll still give this a try because you know what? If it works, it could be really cool.
That's how all great.
That's the mantra of all. Yeah. If it works, it could be really cool.
I've been holding on to this, so with one hand, I will wave this under his bory little nose. And I can't actually roll this. Shit, okay. I will use my Essence of Ether. And he needs to make a DC 15 con saving throw. Yeah, I'm gonna copy and just paste it over.
Those sound like notes that I copy and pasted to give you. It's extreme of consciousness from the DM.
Is if poisoned creature, he's already poisoned, will become unconscious.
Oh yeah, it just knocks him out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So does a con saving throw.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can do. Shoot, he does not have disadvantage on that one, sorry. 21.
Alright, well, I tried.
Stupid boar constitution.
Yeah.
Which actually isn't that good if you look at it, I just rolled well.
Yeah, he's just got like +2, I think is what
Yeah.
Same thing happened with the dagger. He just rolled pretty high.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I will use my cunning action to disengage and try to get him to come more into the room. Come on, boarface.
Yeah.
I say that as I'm backing away. I'm like, come at me, boarface.
Yeah, he inhales those vapors and just kind of snorts and scruffs and.
That would have been cool if it'd gone off.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use my advantage to make you re-roll that?
That's not how inspiration works, though.
Come on.
Give me a level. In one level, I get things that can come in handy during.
His two thug buddies still have disadvantage. One of them will attack Hugh really poorly. And really poorly.
Those guys have just been in that hallway this entire fight.
It's real
I'm
bad.
blind too.
Yeah. This other one will still go after you, Kaless. With disadvantage because he is blinded, so he's just gonna run after you, swinging wildly.
Nope.
Boy, this blind on these guys is just fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Can they cure their blindness?
Oh yeah.
Top guy. Do not have disadvantage anymore. Does not. Still blinded. Bottom one. Still blinded. Holy crap. Brutal. Theron Bear.
Okay. Theron Bear. Theron Bear roars with glee. Because I already know, because I measured it. 20 feet.
There you go.
Alright. Come on, Theron Bear. And then Theron Bear will swipe at the first guy. Let's see here, where's the sheet at again? There it is. And then
They cower as the bear just runs at them.
he gets advantage? Is that right? The bear gets advantage?
For what?
I don't know. You gave me advantage last time, and I don't know why. When I was
Oh, because you attacked an unconscious man.
Okay.
Sleeping gentleman.
You murdered a man who had been peacefully slumbered.
Will a 14 hit?
14 does hit.
Okay. For 9.
That is massive damage for that poor bastard.
These blisters have been going on for too long.
Yeah, they have. Oops. Got too many things open. It's a 15. That's not gonna work.
That's like reactions or something.
Yeah, disadvantage on attacks and can't take reactions.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Hit him again. 13. All right, the bear eats that man. Ah!
Theron Bear picks them up with his head in his jaws and just throws them overboard. Gives him a shake, breaks his neck, throws him overboard.
I have a bear.
And then with his last little bit of movement, moves closer to this guy in an
Bears don't belong at
intimidating
sea.
posture,
Yeah.
trying to intimidate this guy to just jump overboard.
I specifically took this job because I wanted to avoid bears. There's
They
no.
told me there'd be no
They
bears.
told me there'd be no
Exactly.
bears at the sea. This is bullshit. It was in my contract. All right, pirate captain.
Oh dear.
Where was your sheet?
I probably shouldn't have taunted the pirate captain.
All right. Since the blind man is currently in the way, one of his blind buddies, he turns to Mannix that he threw, noticing his buddies are all blind, and just points at you, and does the like bull charge with his hoof, like with his, I guess he had hoofs, but with his feet, and lowers his front of his head with his horns out, and just runs at you with a charge.
Oh god, he's gonna turn you into a wereboar.
Oh god.
He does have disadvantage because he is still poisoned.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Oh man, I'm glad that was you, not me.
That couldn't even be there was just no chance there. Like
No chance it's missing.
like,
Alright, so a couple
Oh,
things
boy.
happen. First, he hits you. I don't
It
know
only
why
did a
it's
12, right? Oh, it's because you probably critted on the first, no?
I know why. It's because that's including his charge attack. So when he charges you and hits you with the tusks, he does an extra 2d6 damage. And you also must succeed on a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
oh boy.
So he does 18 damage as he gores into you. You need a saving throw to see if you're knocked prone, and I'm going to need a con saving throw or you're cursed with wereboar lycanthropy.
Glyss, we were doing so well for so long. This just turned very, very quick. More than half my health, FYI. I'm on the ground, and there's wereblood coursing through my veins.
Now you can roll saving throws to avoid all these things.
Okay. Okay.
This could be your
DC 12.
chance to get stronger.
That's true. But
Found his calling.
DC 12 Constitution saving throw, right?
For the wereborness, yes.
I wish I had saved my inspiration.
I have the regrets.
I have very much the regrets.
Oh, he makes the save.
Oh man.
You resist it.
Boy.
I need
Literally
a.
just straight +0.
I need a. Yeah. I need a strength saving throw to see if your ass is on the ground.
Okay.
Your ass is on the ground. Hey, better you get the one here than on the other
Yeah,
one.
that's true.
Alright, so you are knocked prone as he charges into you. And I believe since you're prone, that would grant him advantage. But he is poisoned with the disadvantage, so he's just normal right now, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
God, is this guy gonna take me fucking out?
Because he then swings his maul
Yeah.
in your direction. He's like, "You led me into the trap."
I'm sorry. That hurt me.
I have regrets. So many regrets.
Oh boy.
Alright, so this might roll the second number, which... no, just the one.
Oh.
Wow, I
okay,
rolled
I'm
really
not
low
dead,
damage.
guys.
I rolled a 3 and a
I'm not
1
dead.
on the damage. Jeez, you
How
feel
you
that
doing
maul.
there, Manix?
Max is within an inch of his life right now, but not there.
It's a net gain for our paramedics.
Yeah.
He's also not a werebore. Yet.
Yeah.
George!
George is going to step away from this one man. So if you'd like to take an attack opportunity.
Hell yeah, DM never gets to do that. Boo. Wings
He's
on.
gonna-
DM never gets to do it.
He's gonna thorn whip the mage again.
Let's just go fishing.
I'm going fishing, guys.
You're just pulling out, it's catch and release down there.
I really want to hit her, so what's my
I don't think you needed a whole lot more.
shit, an 11.
11 will hit.
Thank
Through
goodness.
her robes. You wrap that whip around and pull her up.
So 5 damage.
Takes 5
And-
damage. I can roll. Or sorry, you.
As I am pulling her towards me, I'm going to jump off the other side of the plank so that we are both dangling on either side of the plank, being held by the thorn whip.
Wait, like tennis shoes over a
Yes,
like
over a power line, exactly.
That's amazing.
That is amazing! Over the plank. So you're just gonna like.
I'm tired of this woman not losing her concentration.
Alright, let's see if she can keep it.
Alright.
Alright, she loses her concentration.
Finally. Alright. Now here's my question. Do I get to choose when this whip unravels, or does it automatically unravel? That's
We've been treating it like an automatic because it can't really restrain or grapple people. It just pulls them to you. So it
That's
presumably
fine.
once you've
Well-
pulled now. I would rule that once you've pulled them, there's nothing that keeps it around them at that point, so it automatically retracts. But you've kind of
Well-
created a situation here.
before we both fall into the water, as we're dangling,
If you were-
I'm gonna
go ahead.
stab her with my other hand.
Okay, so you only
Okay.
need to hold on to her for just a second. Just
Yeah.
like
Split
as
second.
as you hit and then you slash. That's great. I love
And
it.
I will
great.
slash her with my other hand.
11 will hit.
Love it is.
So I get it for 8 damage.
All right, she's taking a beating now. And George, I will give you inspiration for this maneuver because it is freaking hysterical.
And we both fall into the water.
Back into the
Comes
water.
up and says, "Why do you hate me so much?"
Now, George, I have been ruling it that it's been a 10-foot drop into the water, and that is a 1d6 if you're falling.
I don't care.
That's the spirit. You take 5 damage, you belly flop into the water. And she takes 6 damage.
6 damage.
That's-
She looks almost dead as she flops into the water. It's just like, oh god.
And I swim up right next to her.
What did I ever do to you?
Have you ever heard of the grung?
You look like one.
Is that somebody that we wronged of yours?
No, I'm just taking out my vengeance on you.
You look like a grung.
Yeah, we haven't seen the grung in a while. He's gotta
He's got a
get
thing.
a vent.
But George has achieved his goal.
That's true.
He's
You
done with
dropped
the fight.
Yeah.
So you all, the below deck, see the wereboar's thick bark skin just melt off of him.
That's gotta be pretty painful too.
Mannix's frog and Mannix.
All right. Yeah, frog goes first. I can actually see the frog, so whatever it's doing, it continues to do.
okay.
I assume.
That's true.
You can just scroll back to the side and see it.
I don't think he actually has
what?
vision of that sheet. I'm just
Yeah, I don't
grabbing the
actually
monster
have
sheet.
vision. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Frog is its own creature that hates Mannix
Yep.
so much.
Hashtag not all frog.
It will hop around the ship and act in a defensive manner since nobody's on its end of the ship anymore. Mr. Mannix.
Oh boy.
Your ass is on the ground with a looming werebore over you.
Yeah.
Your blood covering its maw and tusks.
Oh, what do I do? That cast time is 1 minute.
Let the werebore sink into you.
I got 3
Rise
health.
powerfully.
I have 3 health. If the werebore sinks his tusk into me, I have bigger problems at this point.
No, the blood turn into a werebore
Oh, let it.
and stand up.
I'm one of you now.
Be reborn anew as a werebore. A werebore wizard rogue.
I bet your hit points would go up.
Probably. I don't know how that works, but Mannix will stand up. It's what does that take to stand
Half
up?
movement. So
Oh,
15
great.
feet of movement.
Oh Lord. Okay. Do I actually want to try to attack him, or do I just want to run away?
What would Mannix do?
Mannix will actually try to attack him as he stands up. He'll stand as he stands up. He'll try to plunge his silverlight dagger into the boar with the green flame. Fucking ineffectually.
Yeah, even though he doesn't have the bark skin anymore, 10 is not quite gonna do enough.
Well, now I'm in real bad shape. I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage from him. 5, 10, 15. I've disappeared from your vision, Werewolf. I no longer exist, he calls out behind the corner.
As we see the blood trail behind you.
Yes, yeah. I will, because I really don't. I will drink my
Heavily.
potion of greater, my one potion of greater healing that I have. 44 plus 4. What were you saying about where I'm at?
There's stairs leading up to where you are also. It's what these are. I don't know if you can see
Okay.
them.
Wait, how'd I get moved? I got moved like somewhere else. Somehow.
I have not touched you.
Okay.
You mean the map?
There we go. Okay. Plus 14. Okay. That's it for me. Mannix did one good thing in the opening of this fight, and jack shit.
It's a good thing though. Those guys are still blinded.
Yeah.
Most of my pirates are unconscious. The mage lady in the water is literally going to cry out and just say, "Get away from me!" And she will use her action to disengage and just start swimming away. 25. Actually, she doesn't have a swimming speed, so it's like 5, 10, 15. I think she can make it like here under the other plank. No, here. Leave me alone. This one pirate up here will just shoot a crossbow bolt down at you. Actually, he's gonna wake up. You can do it as an action, right? You can just wake somebody up.
Another person? Yeah.
Yeah.
As an action, you can just shake them awake. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. This pirate will shake this one awake as an action. And
It's like just kind of doing damage without doing damage.
yeah, the one by Theron Bear will disengage and run screaming like to, I don't know, here. Ah! And I think those are all my topside pirates. The rest are still unconscious. Gillian. What would you like Gillian to do? She's still hiding behind the mast.
Yeah, let's have her step out. Okay. 5, 10. That lady's in the water. These two guys in the middle, waking up.
Yeah, one of them woke the other one up.
Okay, she will gingerly. 20. She can't. 5, 10, 15, 20. She actually can't. Alright, she's going to cast Shatter on those two guys.
Oh boy.
60 feet. What is the size of it?
That's
10-foot radius sphere. So she can sort of just position it to the side so it's not hitting anybody but those two pirates.
okay. That's fine.
Shatter! 10 damage. DC 14. I believe it's half if they get.
Alright, first guy fails. Second guy fails. They both take a full 10 damage. Which is massive damage. That just kills the bottom one. Loud rain in his ears, blood dripping out of his ears, he falls down. The other one, I guess, has to make another con saving throw. Alright, he's still up, even though he took a lot of damage on that one.
Oh, it's so late now, but I just saw something in her character sheet that would have been great. She can do gust of wind. She can just blow everybody off the ship.
Oh, wow.
I just saw that.
Yeah. That's like her Tritoness, I think, that does that.
It is. It is.
Okay.
It's not even a spell she has. It's on
Right,
like her
it's like a once per day
abilities
thing.
inside. Yep. All right. After that, she's gonna retreat back around.
Do the Mannix move.
Yep.
Gillian never retreats.
Well.
does now.
Ship allies. Finally, the first mate is like, "You out of the way!" and just opens the door, and he will fire his crossbow. Advantage on the blind guy. 20. Alright, he puts one right between, like, he was busy fighting this guy this whole time, and the first mate just opens the door, lowers his crossbow, and shoots that guy dead. He falls down the stairs.
Kill steal.
Yep. He was like, "Oh, you bastard!" Hugh calls into this room and he says, "How you doing in there?"
Get your ass in here.
"Oi! Alright." He goes in. "Ah, another one!" And he likes fighting blind people. He likes that just fine. That's where he's a Viking. And 7 damage on this guy. Captain Ordame is now shouting that she thinks... she's shouting below deck now, and she says, "Have you taken care of the captain yet? I think we've got control up here. That nice fish lady put most of them to sleep."
We could use whatever help you got. We almost got him, but the boar's trying to stab me to death.
The what?
Help. The captain is a boar. I'll explain later.
Oh no.
Trying to put
Calais.
lipstick on a pig.
That's right.
Calais.
It's so tempting to just kill this other guy because of that, but I'm not gonna. Max ran away.
I feel like that's something she just has to mutter every other day.
Yep. Yeah, every other day. Alex ran away.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I swear I should have seen it coming.
I did what I could from around the corner.
But I'm not here.
I'm gone.
I'm
You hear
gone.
I just think I'll let him have attack of opportunity, even though he's blind and it'll be a disadvantage. So
He
sure,
is
why not?
blind, yeah. Let's see what he can do. Disadvantage is cripplingly bad on these guys.
Yep. All right.
God, they've had 3 rounds. I think they've been blinded. Golly.
Yep. They've just been rolling bad on those con saving throws.
Yeah.
+2. Right? Well, they actually have to roll. They have to roll at least a 13, which is odds are in their favor.
Yeah.
So I don't get my sneak attack from this guy anymore, right? No, I don't.
Not currently, because your buddy ran away.
Yeah, Kalissa's murmuring.
Still muttering and grumbling.
Normal attack.
Man,
Because it's not advantage anymore.
He doesn't have his bark skin anymore, though. 12 does hit a non-bark skinned werebore.
Mm.
God, you rolled a 3 and ended up with a 12. How the shit does that happen?
Look at all those bonuses.
That's ridiculous. For 9 damage? Wow.
Yep.
Alright, he is looking in real bad shape, too. I mean, he's got blood dripping out. All those perforations from the mints just seeping.
Yeah, I don't have another magical weapon to attack him with, so...
Do you need magical, though? He doesn't have the bark skin anymore.
Yeah, he's still a
We
werebore.
stabbed him. Yeah, I think that was where. What?
Yeah, bark skin just gives him a shit ton more AC.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything else I could use.
Maybe Max will come rejoin you in a second.
Now that he knows he's engaged. It's safe to come out now. Alright, the one blind thug will swing at Hugh angrily. Effectively. That finally hits.
Well, you know, broken clocks twice a day, so...
That's right.
Yeah. Don't think that's supposed to roll 2 numbers. I think it's just the 1. So Hugh takes a little bit of a hit. Ah! Blind men are fighting back! Theron Bear.
Oh, yes. I
They
am
get to
Theron
reroll
Bear.
their con saving throw.
Oh, yes. Almost forgot about that because they're just permanently blinded.
The 1.
And the 1
Oh.
left. Can he survive rolling another con saving throw? 20
Hey.
finally cures his blindness. Lordy. Alright, Theron Bear.
Where'd the guy go that was down here?
He ran.
Wait, I should have gotten an attack of opportunity though.
He
'cause I
used
was
his
next to
action
it.
to disengage and then ran.
Oh,
He did not even attack you.
wimp. Alright, so... There he is!
Ah!
I see you.
You just hear the bear go, rah!
Oh god. I was told there were no bears on these ships. 11 does not quite hit.
Really? Ugh.
Alas.
Oh, well.
Nor does a 7. The man is still in full-on running mode. You just
Yeah.
can't quite lead him properly.
This is one of those video game sequences.
Yeah,
Alley.
he's not
God.
even. He's not even trying to dodge either. It's just he's running like so awkwardly and quickly. He just can't quite get a grip.
The Aaron Bear is just so excited to finally get to chase something, so he's got like actual prey. It's that hunter prey drive thing he's got going that he's like Simba learning to pound. Zazu, turn around.
All right, the werebore captain is now turning his attention onto Kaless.
F me.
He can't charge you because you're in his face, so instead he just swings his maul at you, still poisoned. That is not going to hit, and then he just lowers his head and tries to gore you with his tusks.
Ooh.
Mm. Poison disadvantage. It's
I
painful.
love this dagger. I love this dagger.
It's painful. You guys did good work with your daggers on all this bottom crew, really. Managed to take out.
Debuffed everybody.
Debuffed, yeah, debuffed all of them. George, back at the top.
Get her, George, get her.
She's swimming away.
She's swimming away.
I know, right?
You're gonna let her escape?
Swimming in the water. You know, it's a good question. I mean, she's pretty harmless now.
She is trying to leave. Yeah.
Is there a way to climb up to the ship? This ship, the right ship?
You think you could find a similar like rope to climb up there with a athletics check?
Okay, let's climb it. Athletic check. Ooh,
Lord,
slides
that's
up there.
before your +5 for climbing, yeah.
And then, oh yeah, I forgot I had the +5. I'm gonna thorn whip this guy here.
That'll hit. It's just go ahead. What? Thorn whip comes flying across. All right, you hit him with the thorn whip. The barbs sink in and kill him, but you probably instinctively still drag him across the water.
I'm expecting this man to fight, and then just a limp body comes towards me.
Yep, there's a limp ragdoll body just comes like flying towards you.
Now he's fish food.
Okay. Well, so where was I? I was here?
Yes.
And then, so 5, and how high up is the ship?
We said 10 feet.
So I went 5, 10, 15. So I have 15 more to go?
You did climb some, right?
Yeah. I mean, is it equivalent, or it's not difficult?
I would include climbing as your speed.
Right. So how much more do I got?
So you don't have his climb speed. That's
10
10 feet. Yeah, you have 10 feet left.
All right. Well, I feel bad doing this, but he's gonna just jump off the plank on top of this woman, and
He
come
let
down
her.
with my.
He literally said, like, I'm gonna let you go. And then a couple minutes later, or seconds later,
He didn't say for how long he was gonna let her go.
I feel like,
He's gonna come down on her.
I feel like she died just because this other guy died in this attack. Had this guy survived, he would have distracted you long enough where she would have gotten away.
it's just a cruel twist of fate.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. What purpose would she serve if I let her go?
To come back and kill us later.
I think you think about this philosophically as you're halfway down to leaping on top of
I know.
her, elbow extended or whatever you want to.
With my other sword.
Oh my god. All right, you come down and she you leap down with your sword down in a downward strike like Link in Smash Brothers, just with the downward chunk, and immediately just stabs into her. No falling damage for you because she breaks your fall, and she gently starts sinking into the water underneath your sword point as you have completely skewered her.
Good job.
Congratulations.
I did what you told me to, Mannix.
Yeah.
I murdered someone.
George yells out as Mannix.
Yep.
I'll sense what George has just done.
Senses.
Be slightly more literal in the future.
I sense a disturbance in our moral code. Mr. Mannix,
Right.
you still have a poisoned werebore in your ship's gully.
Damn. Okay, we're not gonna. Alright. Alright. 5, 10, 15. Mannix will again attempt. He has not been able to do it so far. Let's try it again.
Green flame.
That's right. There we go. Look at
21 will
that.
hit, yeah.
You hear Celeste mumbling, "Oh, now he comes back."
That's right. Now that it's almost over. He covers his dagger in green flame. and it pierces the man for 11 damage. All of that is magical.
All of that's magical?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
the dagger is magical and the fire is a spell.
Gotcha. Alright. It looks really, really bad now. He's like... He's like got his arms on his knees.
Alright, Celeste, you're going before him in combat. You better not let either one of us turn into a boar.
I believe my pirates are all dead or no, I've got the one who's running from Theron Bear. He will disengage, and with his action, he will leap off the boat. Yeah! There's no bears in the water! Splash!
There are turtles.
For him.
Yeah. Yeah, there are. Look at George's face. You're in my world now.
George
There,
feels
there.
the shock waves coming from the boat. My next victim.
What would you like?
Is about to turn into Theron Frog.
You've got Gillian next.
Ooh, use her tiara and kill it.
That's not a half bad idea. Although I don't know where I
No
genuinely
one
don't
can leave.
know. no one must know.
No one must know what you see. Leave no survivors. Every adventuring hero's mantra.
Okay. 5, 10,
We're a hairy boy.
15, 20, 30. Dude, that's not that far. Dude hopped off the edge of the boat and he's swimming in the water.
Mm.
Gillian would not let him get away.
Of course not. We're not. What is her? Where is it? So wait, or is it an attack? Sure is. Okay. I don't know how many blasts it can do.
3.
Three rays per day. Okay.
Read the fine print.
All on that dude swimming away. Well, we'll see. First one, 18 for 2.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow. Crit laser blast. Jesus Christ.
Could
All right.
I give this man in the water?
The first one just kind of does a little bit of singeing to him, and Gillian just kind of grunts and stares him down. And then there's a moment where he sees that singe and he looks up like, what? And then just this fiery laser death beam just goes into his head and he explodes in the water. Like fucking Jaws at the end of Jaws. Just blood, guts, viscera, all over the side of the ship. This dude had the worst day. Just the worst.
Bears and laser beams. That's all his day was filled with.
Thought he was home free. Nobody can escape this death crew. Gillian, you have one more ray of fire, technically.
Can she do it against another target?
Sure can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Is anybody up that's not sleeping?
Do it against one of the sleeping people.
Negative.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah.
Might as well just murder one of these unconscious pirates. Alright, y'all's moral code is seriously sliding in this fight. If there was some kind of ranking for party-wide reputation.
So, unfortunately, this sleep spell in particular brings up a lot of moral quandaries.
It sure does.
If it was any other condition, if it was like paralyzed, it would be like, you know, they're gonna come back and they're gonna swing at us because they're peacefully sleeping on the ground.
I'm judging you harshly.
But
Theron Bear will have no qualms.
And yet,
this is combat. They're trying to kill us and take our shit.
the only thing is Captain Ordame calls out and she's like, if we want to take this ship, you might want to keep some of them alive to help you, to help run the ship. Just a thought.
With the
How
reinforcements
many?
downstairs?
Yes, you believe there were.
Oh. How many exactly?
I don't know. I don't know how many you'd need alive, but You can see she's clearly uncomfortable with just murdering unconscious people.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, there's a first mate and 2 crew members up here. Is that it? There's one more asleep up here.
Yeah.
Presumably, we can. Well, this. I'm not sure if Gillian would say this, but Mannix would say, like, order May. Like, if you were piloting this ship, would you trust this crew at your back? Like, are you gonna be okay with this crew?
It's like, I'm not going to be the one piloting that ship. I've still got the Pegasus here. If you want that ship...
what if we gave you this crew? Would you be all right with that?
Says, she shrugs and says, pirates can be finicky, but given the right choices, I'm sure some of them could make the right moves.
Do you know how to convince pirates to join your crew after you captain?
It's like, well, seeing as how what you folks did, they tend to follow the strongest. If they followed Jaharwan,
all right, I'm all right with convincing them to be the crew of our new ship. We literally didn't touch this lady. She just went to sleep this entire fight.
Yeah.
And presumably she's the new leader of this group with the boar man dead. Or almost dead. Alright. I will hold...
Let's wake her up and tell her the good news.
Yeah.
You've been promoted. It's a good news, bad news situation.
Well, technically the captain's not dead yet.
Technically.
Technically he's not, yeah, but let's say Gillian doesn't know that. Actually, you know what she can do? She's gonna wake up this first mate, and as she's waking her up, she's gonna say, I want you to look around and see that your crew is either dead or unconscious. Your captain's dead or dying, all of his thugs are dead. You work for us now. And as she's talking, as Gillian is talking, she's going to use her words of terror.
Oh boy.
She spends a minute talking to someone. She can make them frightened of her.
Wait a minute. Each round's only 3 seconds.
Yeah.
I know.
I
so
mean,
this will be like ongoing.
The ongoing thing. Yeah, that's fine.
Because the combat's basically over on the top deck, right? Like,
yes. Yeah, I still have to give you guys an initiative, but essentially there's no hostile forces on the top.
yeah.
I don't know how long that sleep spell actually lasts, but I mean, I assume for
I think a
combat
minute.
purposes. Okay.
Yeah. I think basically just the combat.
Yeah. Below deck, you guys still have a bit of a war zone. Hugh Hackenstone is going to hack. Oh, sorry, this guy's no longer blind. Does not have advantage, but 17 would hit. 4, 5. Grig comes around the corner and says, "Holy shit, it's a wereboar."
Aye, sir.
That's Captain Jaharwan. I guess that makes a lot of sense. And he will shoot his crossbow with a normal. Ineffectively, unfortunately. Kaless.
That's me. Okay. We're gonna go right there. Sweet, sweet flanking bonus.
Yeah. We've been dancing around that the entire fight.
Mm-hmm.
The tight hallways and make it impossible. There you go. I needed it too.
4 will hit, yeah.
20.
Alright, Kaless, how would you like to kill Wereboar Pirate Captain?
See, Kaless can never be one to say that she has morals, because she doesn't. So it would be right between the center of the eyes.
Alright. You shove your blade into his grotesque boar face, and he just kind of shudders and drools a little bit and just drops down to the ground. Twitches a few times.
And she'll turn to the other pirate and just yell at him, "Stand down."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he finally looks at that and says, "Oh, damn." And he puts his weapon on the ground. And he puts his hands up in like universal surrender.
I assume someone was gonna have to hold Hugh Hackenstone back. He doesn't strike me as the kind of guy who.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, good job! He put his weapon down. Let's kill him.
Kill him.
Get him! I got the chance." Currently, I believe that is the last of the hostilities. So go back to what was Gillian doing at the top. The.
Just trying to convince the first mate to join us, become our crew.
Okay, that's a wisdom saving throw.
And trying to make her afraid of her while she does it.
Okay.
DC 14.
All right. First mate is clearly
Gillian
feared.
looks incredibly frightening as she says,
Mm-hmm.
"We are clearly stronger than your captain. You follow us now."
Yeah, first mate looks around and sees the bodies and the unconscious forms. She kind of nods. Says, "All right." And she's got kind of like a twitch about her. It's like a little crazy. But she nods. Says, "All right, wield. Don't kill any more of us."
We don't kill any more of you for your allegiance. Deal?
All right. You've won. Spoils are yours. The ship is... kind of shudders. Yours. You hear Captain Orme say, "Holy shit, we did it!"
Yeah, we did.
One
God.
down, 2 to go.
Yeah, that feels good. That feels real good. Fuck you, pirates!
Alright, Orme, calm down.
Yeah.
We got a lot of long road to go.
All right, you all have acquired a bounty in a pirate ship now, and you find about half a dozen more crew below deck. Some of them were injured, some of them had weapons ready, just kind of waiting at the door, but obviously you can use the first mate, who introduces herself as Kalita, tells everybody to stand down, and gives a bunch of hand...
bear right behind her.
Yeah, basically says, like, we're donezo.
The bear runs the ship now.
The bear is your captain now. And they're like, well, alright, our last captain was a wereboar, so
Yeah.
they're actually pretty cool with it. These things happen.
Loot.
Yeah, let's loot the bodies.
What the dead people have and what's on the ship.
We will cover that next time, as we've
Okay.
already gone a little bit beyond our time. Thank you to Chris, Heather, and Raymond for playing. Thank you to our wonderful fans for watching. You can go to roguewatson.com for recaps, patreon.com/roguewatson if you'd like to support the channel, streaming our D&D adventures live every week. We'll see you all next time.
Bye. Full session combat.
Yeah. I like the way you guys played that.
I'm surprised it stayed split up the entire time.
It was.
Like, I expected it, but it just stayed as like 3 distinct fights for almost the entirety.
Yep.
I got to be a bear.
Yeah, that's right. You got a taste.